Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're certainly welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Commander Hoops. If this is your first time coming across the channel, please do like and subscribe. Do you ever sit here and say to yourself, oh, I'm not arsed making a video. I don't want to make a video. I just feel like I'm burnt out. But I said I will come on and chat to you because we have a couple of things that we need to chat about. We do need to get this off our chests. And first of all is, we need a new goalkeeper. Simple as that. I know people are going to say, whoa, Keith, take a step back. It's pre-season. Don't be so harsh on Joe Hart. He's been a good servant for the last 2 years. As a football fan, like you and others, I think we need a good new goalkeeper. And that starts from the back, up to front, winning games, being successful, not conceding goals, not letting howling goals in. And today, Joe Hart was absolutely mince. I'm not going to define Joe Hart's Celtic career over a pre-season friendly. But what I am going to define is the club need to have a bit of ambition and start strengthening positions where we need it. A centre-back. Obviously, Carter Vickers is out injured at the moment. We need a right back because Johnson's out injured after the Gold Cup with his surgery. We need to strengthen with an attacking mid. We need a left winger and we need a forward. And the money is in the bank. And we're not spending it the way some Celtic fans want. I want to see us show a bit of ambition. Yes, we're bringing these guys in from Asia. Yes, we're bringing these guys in from Australia and from Norway. But these guys don't have Champions League football. And we know the model of the club. They buy cheap, make a few quid, sell them in 2 or 3 years, and then buy cheap again. We're looking at a guy from Brazil called Ferreira, 25 years of age, from Brazilian team Gremio. His contract is up in December 2024, where he plays both flanks, left winger, very pacey, very skillful as they are in Brazilian football, because there's not really much contact in Brazilian football, just to be honest. That's how I feel about it. Is he worth 6 million? Well, I've watched of him over 3 or 4 clips of his best bits. He's played 80 times for Gremio, 24 goals, 5'9". My answer is yes, I would take him. I think we have to show a bit of ambition. We have Jota money there. Go out and buy someone even for quarter the price and establish this guy. He's 25. We can go out and make 3 or 4 years and shift him off if we want. Because I'm be honest with you, I'm not feeling quite confident at the moment regards to the strength of our squad. Like, I believe that we have the mentality of the squad to go on and do a treble. But I think the strength of our squad, if we get a couple of injuries, we start questioning like the likes of Vickers being out. I know he's not back just yet. Johnston, Ralston, Koyoga gets an injury. We start sweating. We're like, what? It can all do the job. Maeda gets a hat-trick today over in Japan. Turnbull gets on the score sheet. We look desperate. We look burnt out. And I understand the temperatures was different over there in Yokohama, but still, we need to strengthen. And I know another player's been linked to the club, Donny van de Beek, 26-year-old from Manchester United, Dutch midfielder, scored in Edinburgh today against Lyon. He was asked by the Sun, would he consider himself coming to Scotland? And he said, I'm looking at all my options. I know there's a couple of clubs in for me. Never say never. Now, I don't think Celtic are going to pay 120 grand wages to Donny van de Beek. He's not the answer. Out straight, no. Definitely no. I like the thoughts of Tete, the Brazilian midfielder that can play on both flanks and as a number 9. I think looks like a really good prospect. Are we going to go out and pay 10 million from Shakhtar Donetsk? It's up to Lowell. It's up to Michael Nicholson. It's up to Brendan Rodgers to actually go out and start looking for ambition to help Brendan to move forward with this crop of players, because I just feel like we're getting all this money and we're not putting it injecting into the squad where players fans will be like, oh my God, that's a big signing. That's a big statement. That's a big statement. We could actually do something now. This could be a player that could get the vital assist in the Champions League or the vital goal to push us get through group stage football into the Champions League last 16. And I know I might be getting a bit ahead of myself, but we have to look at the realistic thought is, are you confident going into this season at the moment with 2.5 weeks to left with these players? Yet we have Marco Tellilo, we have Odin Holm, we have Yang coming in, as you see the picture of him in the airport, arrived in the UK to finalise his deal. You know, we're still waiting to see, is Quan going to be confirmed as well from Basung? I still believe that we need to start getting a few gems in. And I don't feel like at the moment, this moment of time, I know the transfer window closes up at the end of August and people are like, whoa, Keith, you're thinking too much. We need to invest. And investing is giving Brendan the tools to move forward. So let me know in the channel, have you looked at Ferreira? How do you feel about Donny van de Beek? I'll be realistic, I can't see it happening. How do you feel about Tete? How do you feel about Yang? How do you feel about Joe Hart, first of all? Just let me know in the comments. I'm not trying to be really critical on Joe Hart, but I just think he's not the way forward long term. And I know people are saying Fraser Forster, bring him back in for a season or two. You know, he's 35 and he can still do a job. He probably could, but are we going to make a long-term profit off Fraser Forster? No. Let's build to the future, folks. That's what we should be doing. Building for 3 years and taking it from there. So let me know in the comments. Hell.